it's like a weird juxtaposition. Now though, Aklo Freezus, man.
Yeah, this is a Nightclub classic. I'm still like, like when you were saying that, I'm trying to remember, like, wait a second. Respect Your Elders came out in what year?
2015?
Like, literally back when that happened.
Yeah. You want to feel old for a second? 9 years ago.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when that happened, I was like, dang, people still play Melee. And now, 9 years later, I'm like, dang, people still play Melee.
Yeah. Yeah, Melee, old enough to, almost old enough to rent a car.
Because 9 years ago, the game was still over 10 years old. So, Freezus is that MLK? Let's go. Black Power celebrating February early. But yeah, Freezus, I think, is the white Marth. The white Fox.
Yep,
sorry.
white Fox. Hey, listen. Eddie, you know what?
Oh, I love when Aklo does that. Because a lot of people don't utilize it.
It's also just the surgical precision of it, right? That's part of why is it's just so hard to execute because of the set lengths of.
It just shows how much you played on the stage. Like, this is your home.
I like the commitment there with the back air there, even though it didn't find its mark. Just the way it controls space at the ledge, unfortunately, just doesn't quite lock it down.
And even though Freezus was looking shaky on his edge guards, he's still like quick to respond after like, all right, this back air missed, but I'm still center stage. He's gonna land here. I'm gonna get ready, up smash, etc., etc. Like he doesn't stop moving, which is good. But his neutral is weird. Like sometimes you see him like stand still. He's one of those foxes that loves to, like up smash like hard me. And sometimes it bites him in the bullet because if the other fox is just like overwhelming him or just like moving away where he can't get a read on, he gets resucked.
And it's so awkward too against Aklo specifically.
Yeah.
Because as weird as as weird and you know another way to say that, right, non-traditional as Freezus's playstyle is, very few people are better at the fox node in the world. I think Aklo personally is the third best fox in the world at the Ditto. Behind, I would say Moki is 2 and then Cody is 1.
Yeah, and they can all beat each other.
Right. And
like Aklo's beating both of them, Cody's beating both of them, but Moki's beating both of them.
I think like Aklo's playstyle too, just like, again, like he really showcases the completeness of Fox. Like, I think there's few people who understand the ins and outs of the character where even if you're going to show something non-traditional, like Aklo just doesn't get phased by it, right? That trick factor that really like levels you up in those scenarios just doesn't work against him.
Yeah, I like how you said that. Like he literally showcases Fox's full repertoire, not just like when it comes to like basic punish game, basic movement and neutral, but even just like, hey, here's a cool trick you can do with like side B. Like, hey, here's like, instead of up throwing here, you can also back air and get just as much percentage. Yeah, it's really like, this is how I want to play Fox. Like Fox forward tilt, it's a good move, and he'll make use of it.
It's like his efficiency on but he combines that like depth of knowledge, right, and breadth of showcase with this just discipline in his execution and his understanding of movement and risk-reward analysis, where it's like, how do you, as someone who's a less established Fox, like, yes, you want to get tricky, yes, you want to throw stuff at Aklo, but how do you even break that first wall where you really start to get him to sweat, right? How do you get him to start doubting his own game plan to really build that mental stack?
You know what?
It's so hard.
Yeah, it is. I think what Freezus needs to do is like, when he gets these openings, get insane amount of percentage at the very least, or stock. Yeah, you have to make it feel like you want to make Aklo feel like if I lose this neutral interaction, if I get caught here, I'm losing the stock. Because I've seen Aklo play against other players who are around the Freezus's level, like the Asian one. Like he's very scary when he faces the Asian one because he knows if he slips up, he'll lose the stock.
The stock into the immediate double jump, shorten, edge cancel, like what the hell type of flex is that, Aklo?
Oh man, I see what Freezus was cooking there. Well, he's still back. Oh, went too far. I don't know if it was a drift back or something.
Fortunate way to end too.
Yeah.
Especially on Battlefield, right? Like, I feel like we see those ledge dashes get missed on Battlefield more than anywhere.